What would your life look like if you locked in for 90 days? Your very aura will repel women. No, I'm kidding. But this is my official week one. Let's go. Day one, officially. I'm beyond excited. I'll be documenting everything. So today we have legs. The goal is to I'll try to hit 10k steps as well per day. Not try, I will hit 10k steps per day. Why am I doing this great lock-in series? Big question. Yes, you need an answer to it. So, one, to prove to myself that I can do it. That's the most important thing. Challenge myself out of my comfort zone. Posting from this September till December is gonna be crazy. And what will you gain from this? That's the big question. And the big answer I have is you get to see life changes day by day basis. Mistakes happen and how you learn from them on a day by day basis. So problems will come up. I need to come up with ways to solve them as I go. So you learn how to do the thing by basically doing the thing. That's how it works. That's how it always works. There's no work around. There's no work around it. Realistically, there's no way around it. So you do the thing, that's how you learn. And so that's the big context of starting this whole process, is hopefully filmmaking, speaking. I'll be able to talk better and be able to film better, hopefully. After those, when looking back 100 plus days, I should be better, theoretically. Not theoretically, I know I'll be. So that's how it works, by doing it more. Simply more reps in. I think I slept the best I've slept in quite a while. Is it because all I do, my day was completely filled with work? I don't know. Because from my wake up, from when I woke up until I slept, I've been basically either my job, gym, and then editing for YouTube. So my day is filled. Oh my god. But yes, it's interesting. The days disappeared and I've been sleeping really well, which is amazing. Yep. Welcome. Whoa, my hair is all over the place. Day two, officially, of locking in challenge. Oh my god, too many cars. Hold up. Big change regarding the 10k steps. It's funny. So I did the math. So 10k steps takes, in theory, about an hour and a half or something like that. Do 7 miles on the seated bike. 7 miles on the seated bike at level 15. I burn about, in theory, 300 to 400 calories alone. And I do it, I believe, more quickly than trying to target the 10k steps. But as you can see now, I am walking. So there will be steps on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully targeting around 5k. Plus that 5k, there will be the cardio from the seated bike, which should be 30 minutes per day, every day, non-stop. Now, the question is, should I do them during leg days? Because in theory, I should have my legs a little bit relaxed since they're already tired from the leg day itself. So I'm kind of hurting the muscle process. So my gym schedule is simple. I do back, chest, legs, then accessorial. Accessorial is basically the small muscle groups that in theory are hit during the compound exercises, but recover fast enough because they're small, so I hit them again. And those include biceps, triceps, abs, not really. sometimes not. It should be there, but it's not there. Shoulders, specifically lateral raises to hit the side delts. And then shoulder presses, so just extra shoulder work, even though I hit some during chest. You'll see the chest workouts. Warning, I will be talking about the state of the economy and the macroeconomics. You've been warned. So, as of now, today, major news. The labor market is looking worse and worse every month. So, the jobs numbers have been revised down by 1.2 million jobs, supposedly that were created the past 16 months. I'll have the link in the description for the news, for the source. What does this mean? So, the market is showing finally cracks, and the Fed will have to act up sooner than later. As you can see in the Fed Watch, the CME Fed group, you can see the possibilities of a rate cut. Supposedly, it was debatable if there was going to be a rate cut, but as I believe last week's meeting from the Fed, Powell did hint at a rate cut, so that looks good. But now it's how much of a rate cut. It's now showing signs that, okay, potentially it'll be not 25 basis points, but 50 basis points. What does this mean for you in terms of liquidity for the market? Purchasing power supposedly supposed to increase. They're just basically injecting the markets as a whole and making it easier to borrow money and spend money. But this means that they're seeing cracks in the market, the labor market as a whole. So the economy is not looking too good for them. And they've set a baseline for inflation. Supposedly they wanted to go to 2%. Now it's not at 2%, but they want to cut rates. So they're seeing the risks outweighed for the labor market versus inflation. Will this cause inflation to reignite? We'll wait and see. The tariff impacts, and now even the tariff refunds potentially. So this is bad, but major news nonetheless. Good news to be aware of. And yeah, that's how rates and some of those stuff will impact basically the stock market and the economy as a whole.
Olha a fogueira no arraial, viu? Dança agora o meu São João. Tem quadrilha pra dançar, viu? Tem nada não. Olha a fogueira no arraial, viu? Dança agora o meu São João. Tem quadrilha pra dançar, viu? Tem nada não. Vai rodando na quadrilha, já soltamos o balão. Vinho que te compartilha.
Okay, day 3 of locking in. Discovered big problem. Let me put you guys down. What happened is I'm already late. I'm already behind on editing. This is day 3. I have not edited day 1 or 2. I need a system for editing. That's the main one, I believe so. Since day is so tight, I work a full-time job. After the full-time job, I have limited time, barely from the commute, then the gym, which I'm documenting, and then eating in between. So I have barely like an hour in the morning and maybe 2 hours at night. So I'm using the hour lunch to film, which is crazy, to film some stuff, which are like talking head stuff. So I think the editing portion should be in the morning. I try as much as possible from the day before, but I don't know if I can finish a whole video in 1 hour. I'll see. I have to build a system to see how long it actually takes to film. The filming here should be done in an hour or so. The editing part is the longest. Maybe the editing should be outsourced. I don't know, because there needs to be a quick turnaround because I'm doing on a daily basis. I can do a quick turnaround because I can stay up at night, but I don't know if outsourcing it will work. We'll see. Pending. So, big problem we discovered the series already on the 3rd day, which is building systems. Systems it is. That's the problem. We found a solution. Now it's about taking action and implementing the solution as best as possible. So yes, hairs all over the place, but hey, that's the issue and lesson for today. Good news. Oh no, terrible news. What do you mean good news? Long day at work. Could not film anything during my lunch break or anything. But good news is I realized that the system I built for editing, not really system, it's usually scheduling time, moving the files correctly, and sort of sorting and really like adjusting the files and all the audios and everything that I want to edit into one folder, and then cutting all the unnecessary stuff out in the morning works. So I'm always like 80-90% done of day 1. This is day 4, by the way. Great day 4 of the Lock In Challenge. You see all those problems we encountered that realize by beginning this process and taking action are solvable. There are solutions. So we cannot quit from the first hurdle, first wall in front of us. That's really important, honestly. Sometimes you see those stuff and it's like, okay, can't keep going, it's not working, so I'll just stop. and you create those walls before you even start. It's like, oh, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do that? Don't think about it. Just start, see where it gets you. When you encounter a problem, then you look for a solution. And yeah, all problems of encountering new challenges. So yeah, new challenges it is. I feel so bad. No steps today. Barely, like 600, 700 steps. That's abysmal. Trash. Terrible. So today, I think what I'll do, what is it? I think the 12-3-1, 12 incline, 3 speed, and then 1 hour on treadmill. Quote unquote, it's the best. Let's see if I'm dead today at night, so we'll see about that one. And I just realized I'm not recording all my food. It's not ideal. I'm not showing you guys, so I'm not documenting. I am eating though. Maybe slide pictures, protein bar, but that's fine. And also I just realized I'm not showing documenting the photos of me. So weekly photo physique updates weekly. So let's say Sunday, Saturday, one of those days, I'll do weekly check. We have 90 days. I feel like that's barely enough time to get a Toji physique. Toji, potentially. I don't know. Not Toji, that Toji. Not the Togi, the Toji from JJK, the other Toji. Don't mistake those two. But yes, or a Baki physique. Goku physique, I don't know, one of those. Hopefully, by the end of those 100 days. A disgusting cut, because I'm barely eating. And I'll be doing a shit ton of cardio. That's not healthy. We'll see how to sustain it, but we'll see. I'll get advice.